Yusron and Yessy?
Yep, Miss Indah.
Okay. So good day, everyone, and welcome to the Global Internship Sharing Session from Intern to Silicon Valley Community. So thank you, everyone, for joining us in this session. I would like to request all of you to turn on your camera so it's easier for us to see. Are you guys there? Hello? Kindly turn on your camera. Okay, thank you, Ibu Lia. So, okay, thank you, Alicia. Okay, everyone. I think because this will be quite interactive with all of you, so we request you to turn on your camera. Well, no one. Okay, so I think we can proceed to our sharing. We will talk about the internship in the Silicon Valley, especially in the Rockliffe online internship program. I think talking about the Silicon Valley, it has been the technology makeup for for the years, and working in this prestigious area environment in the Silicon Valley is also a dream for most people, for business people, a worker, and especially to technology expert. And luckily, good news from us that two of our students who are successfully break through the walls of Silicon Valley through the Rockliffe online internship program and will share their experience with us this morning. Everyone, my name is Indah Fajarwati. I'm the manager of the international office and I will be the moderator for today. Speaking for joining us today, I would like to welcome to our speaker for today. First, welcome to Yessy Permatasari. She is a student from the Bachelor of Information System International class. Hi, Yessy.
Hello, Miss.
Hi, good morning. And the second, I would like to also say hi to Yusron Zain. He is the student from the Bachelor of Informatics International class also of Telkom University. Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, thank you. So for warming up, we will have a Kahoot game. So everyone can wake up this morning. Ibu Mefti, are we ready for the Kahoot? Okay. You can join and there will be a door prize for the winner, ya Bu Mef. Okay, so I think all of us know how to play this game. Just go to the kahoot.it and enter the game pin. We would like to request you to join. And the question will be around the Silicon Valley. Waiting for the player, so we request you to join the hello. Thank you, Hari and Prima, and Yusron also join. Okay, another one, everyone. Alicia, thank you for joining. Okay, we have 27 participants this morning. Hello, Armando. Hello, Warga. So we will have a door prize in the e-money for you guys who win this game. Hello, Fahri. Okay. From 26. Okay, 10. Okay, Muhammad Apri, Suci, Dimas. Thank you. Okay. We were waiting for at least 15 ya, Bu Map, so we can start the game. Just to get to know what is and how is the Silicon Valley. Okay, another one. You guys there? So, okay. Two more, I think two more. I haven't seen name like Kintan or Lestari or hi Agusta. Thank you for joining. One more, maybe we can start like Raihani, Indah. Well, you can also join this. Okay. Just go to the Kahoot ID and enter the game pin, sorry. Okay. I think we can start Ibu Mefti. Okay. And we will have one door prize for the winner. Okay, get ready. Oh, it's only. Which country is the Silicon Valley located? Oh, it's easy. It's very easy. I think everyone here knew it. Okay. Next. Something? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Only three. Okay, the second question. Which of the following cities is not in the Silicon Valley? This is also easy, I think. Okay. Okay, most of you know this, yes. Is it? Okay, now it's Prima. The third question is, who was created? The first published use of Silicon Valley. Is it Don? Is it Ralph? Peter Burke or Paul Lawrence? Okay. Okay, only 5. Now, okay, Armando is now leading. Can continue to the fourth questions. These are the coolest companies in Silicon Valley, except Pinterest, Microsoft, Facebook, or Nextdoor. Okay, Okay, so Microsoft is in the Silicon Valley. So Prima now. Okay, next for the fifth question. How many high-tech jobs does Silicon Valley account for in the USA? Well, this is the numbers quite high. How many high-tech jobs did Silicon Valley accounts for in the USA? Oh, okay, only one vote. Okay, who's no? Prima again. Okay, this is our last question. Silicon Valley has the highest average high-tech salary at, we're talking about the salary in a Silicon Valley. Okay, so who will get the door prize? Let me check. I think it's about the connection. Can you see it?
Maybe I can share the result later, Bunda.
Oh, sure. Okay. Okay, then. Thank you so much for joining the games, the Kahoot games. I think from the questions that you gave in the quiz, I can assume that not many of us know what the Silicon Valley is and what the company are there and what the opportunity that we can have from the Silicon Valley. So luckily we have two of our guests who are going to share their experience doing the internship in one of the Silicon Valley company. We call it Rockliffe Systems. Welcome to Yusron and also Yessy.
Hello everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
So it will just us introduce ourselves first.
Sure, I will request you to introduce yourself and then we continue with our discussion, and then after that the participants or your friends can ask you. You can start, Yusron.
Okay, first of all, hello everyone. Thank you for joining this sharing session. First of all, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Yusron Hanan Zenfidimtinan. It's a long name, but you just can call me Yusron. And yeah, as Bu Indah said, in Telkom University, I'm in computer science in informatics and batch 2018. And maybe just some overview about my activities in Telkom University. First of all, in the first year, I joined RPL GDC laboratory. So it's a software engineer and game development community laboratory for 1 year. And I was active in Microsoft U crew as a tech lead. So yeah, I was a coordinator of tech division in Microsoft University crew to manage database administrator for Microsoft 365. So your account for teams and kind of like that. And I also active in marketing crew at national admission. So first of all, I was a promotion team, and in the next year I become a human resource director for dealing, harmony and kind of like that. And in the next year, I also joined ISBC. First of all, I was a hospitality member, and then next I become a vice PIC of hospitality division. Yeah, and that's all for me. Maybe Yessy.
Thank you, Yusron. Go to Yessy.
Hey, hi everyone. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Yessy Permatasari, and you can call me Yessy. And for now, I'm majoring in Information System and from SE 42 International class. And for my current activity right now is I'm a laboratory assistant in ESD laboratory at engineering faculty, and I become part-time employee at Rockliffe System. Also, for now, as a final year student, I'm working on a final project. Then I am a part of GNB community too, which is the community for the Bank Indonesia scholarship. And if you want to know more about me, you can contact me in LinkedIn or the other social media. Thank you.
Thank you. So we have two, I can say, brilliant students who are academically excellent and also non-academically also excellent. I mean, I see you guys are very active in a lab and in other non-academic activity. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I maybe we can ask you first. What do you know about? What do you can share about? What is the company? What you go in an internship, a Rockliffe System in the Silicon Valley. Okay.
Oh, okay. Maybe Yessy?
Okay, Rockliffe System is like the company in Silicon Valley that focus on the communication chat application. And the main product of the Rockliffe Silicon in Silicon Valley is the like Astra Chat application that using XMPP server to communicate with each other. And you sure want to
Okay.
add?
Yeah, it's basically alternative to WhatsApp, alternative to Slack. But if WhatsApp is for public, it's Rockliffe. Basically, I want to correct. It's basically Rockliffe. How to pronounce it?
Rockliffe. Okay.
Yeah. So it's a kind of like a chat software for organization. So somehow, if in organization or in the company, you need some history chat, so you can just ask to the admin and you can get some of history chat. So yeah.
Okay. So you guys know a brief information about Rockliffe because you have to know you to what company that you will apply for the internship. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would like to know how do you guys join this program in the Rockliffe?
For me, actually, the main reason I joined this internship because in the last year, since we have unexpected condition that is COVID-19 and the lectures become completely online, plus we get 3 months holiday, so I feel like I was really bored at the time because I don't have any activity at the moment. Then I found an announcement from HR Instagram that there is
Right.
an online abroad internship program. I was immediately interested because my main goal actually of getting into international class is to have opportunity to work or do internship abroad. So after that, I collect the requirement documents and send them to form that given by IO. And after collecting this document, at the moment there was no follow up again. So I decided applied for internship at two different places in Indonesia, but unfortunately, both were rejected.
Got rejected.
Then,
Yeah.
yeah, then after I waited for about 1 or 2 months for the next step, uh, the Rockliffe system emailed me, which was given me the coding test. And this is the most challenging part in the requirement because Yusron and I were given a project which we had never learned before. And
Yeah.
in the middle doing tests, I almost really gave up at the stage because at the time I was really hectic and I really have bad time management for activity in the
Okay.
college like online practicum, becoming practicum assistant, and requirement for Indonesia Bank scholarship. And at the end, however, I received support and advice from many people. So in the end, I decided to continue and Yusron and I start to study together to complete the project, and he teach me a lot about how to solve on the test. And finally, in 3 weeks, we complete the coding stage and accepted for an internship at Rockliffe as software engineer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, it's not 3 weeks. basically it's a 1 week dilemma, well, it's so hard, we cannot continue it. So yeah, but after weeks, thinking about it is a good opportunity. We cannot just let it out. So yeah, we start to code exactly in the second week. Yeah, as long as I remember.
Okay. Okay, so the first point is that you guys find out about this from international office and ICAO social media, right?
Yeah.
So you
Yep.
guys know if you, and I think this time we also have this sharing session, so it's easier for you guys if you want to apply. And you guys tell us about the coding and requirement and everything. Is there any requirement that you have to have to fulfill to get there before
Yeah.
before you get the test and everything?
Yeah, basically the following requirement that IO asks, sort
Yes.
of like EPRT, transcript, and yeah, sort of documents that IO asks. And then next is a coding test, and after coding test, there is some revision, of course, because
Right.
it's not a perfect code. And then yeah, interview, and then yeah, get an offer.
Okay, so actually the document is very simple, right? It's
Yeah,
only
it's simple.
it's like
Yeah.
your transcript, and all of you guys have EPRT or tuple. Obviously, I think the international class student will have to have that.
Yeah.
And of course, from the international office, if you are fulfill all the requirement, we will issue the recommendation letter for you guys who apply. Yes. So what about the task, about the project that you have to finish to get the internship? How long you guys finish it?
Yeah, basically, as I mentioned before,
Mhm.
it's given in the August, I think. In August, it's
August.
given in August, and then we just can finish it in October. So yeah, it's around 3 weeks. But
Okay.
for the estimation that we are doing the code is basically is 2 weeks, because yeah,
2 weeks.
first week is dilemma.
Okay, so you there you guys have, I think, the selection, I call it selection from for you guys beside the administration on all the document. You guys will also require to finish the project that Yusron said it will take at least, no, I think the longest will be 3 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
now after you got the internship, what did you guys do there? What did your job desk?
Okay. Yessy,
Basically,
okay,
we are
go
in
ahead.
the same team for developing desktop application called
Okay.
XMPP. I'm sorry, called AstraChat desktop application that using XMPP server. It's like communication chat. And in here, I'm more focused in the front end side for developing, and then I'm more focused in the design system. So I work more on the application design side.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically if you know, maybe just technical things. I will elaborate. Uh,
Sure.
it's built XMPP protocol. So if you know, basically WhatsApp, basically Telegram, basically Discord, uh, those of the things is have a protocol, XMPP
Mhm.
protocol for chatting. So if you know, basically it's easy to migrate your history chat from the WhatsApp to Telegram because they have the same protocol.
Huh.
So XMPP protocol is the way computer chatting. So yeah, that's also implemented in AstraChat.
Okay. So basically you create what is it? A communication application, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So what should you know us, if you want to apply, what should they prepare technically and both non-technically?
Okay. Maybe for the technical things
Sure.
that you should prepare is okay. Maybe this is a big question for
Yeah,
for
most
someone
of
that want
us.
to apply, but they think that themselves is not enough. So
Right.
let me tell you, basically, if you never code or maybe you never try to implement some project that's a real world that real in the that can be implemented in the workplace in the work area, you will always feel you are not enough. So but that's okay. If you feel you are not enough, that's okay. That's mean there is a curiosity, there is a feelings, there is a guts that push you that you want to learn about something. So if we are saying about the technical, about the programming, so like we say, you should to learn about basic programming, of course, basic
Right.
programming, and then data structure, and then you learn about some programming languages, like we say Python and Java and JavaScript. And then after you learn about, you quite familiar with those programming languages, you can continue to the you learn some framework. Maybe the easiest things is code igniter. So code igniter, it will let you to learn about the model view controller. And then next, after you learn about code igniter, you can try to learn about uh, you can learn about another framework like Node.js. After Node.js, maybe you can learn about the Vue.js and React.js, and then you continue to learn. Yeah, basically, if you understand about the basic programming and you learn about the framework, some of the framework,
Mm-hmm.
it will be easier for you to just switch to another framework because you already have fundamentals. So
Okay.
what I want to, if you are asking me what you should prepare, basically the fundamentals of the programming itself. And what is the fundamentals of the programming itself? So yeah, basic programming, data structure, and some of programming languages that I mentioned before, and
Right.
then some frameworks. Basically, it doesn't matter what framework is. What's the matter is you try and you try. And I think if you apply to this internship and then you got passed in the documents
Right.
in document test and then you have a coding test, it's okay if you don't know it first. You don't know how to answer it, how you don't know how to solve it, but at least because you already have the fundamentals, it will be easier for you to switch or learn a uh, new programming languages or new frameworks. Yeah, that's from technical for me.
Okay. Yessy,
Maybe
you want
for
to
you,
add?
see?
For the non-technical, I think you must have the good time management because the internship is doing in the college time. So you must have like how to set the schedule about the college time and the internship time. And then you must have the discipline and the commitment because in the Rockliffe system, basically the structure is really flexible for doing the project. So you must like have to set your deadline to do the project because in every week we have a progress meeting. I think this
Yeah,
is for that's
yeah,
all for the thing,
it's a weekly
non-technical.
Right.
progress. Maybe I want to add maybe for yes, you already mentioned about time management, about the uh,
Commitment.
commitment. So how to implement it? Maybe the easiest way is you create a Google Calendar, or maybe you prefer to use alarm. It's okay. It's up to
So
you.
it's a reminder, right?
Yeah, it's a reminder. And don't forget, don't push yourself too hard. Just remember, you need to have your me time or maybe your entertainment time.
So you have a
So you
balance.
have to schedule that too. So let me
Okay.
say, if you push yourself so hard in the weekdays, so in the weekend you should to yeah just relax, watch some movies or listening to some music or maybe doing your hobbies.
Right.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, if you got accepted or maybe in the way you are applying and you are doing your coding test, you have to try hard. Of course, you have to learn so many things. You have to learn something new about programming languages. That's okay. And in the same time, you also have a final project of your college tasks, and yeah, etc. etc. So yeah,
Mhm.
basically put it in Google Calendar. It helps.
Okay, so from your answer, then for all of you guys who would like to apply, Yusron told us that you have to have at least basic programming.
Yeah,
You have to know about the data structure, language program, and also the framework. I think the no matter what the framework, as long as you understand the fundamental of it, it
yeah,
will be easier for you guys to switch,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
And since Rockliffe have a very flexible time, you
yeah,
have to design your own deadline.
yeah.
You have to have the ability to manage your time. You have to have also a commitment to meet the deadline. And I think this is very important what Yusron also said, that you have to have also a balanced life. You
Yeah,
know, you will work on your project with the Rockleaf, and then all the schedule that you have in your classes, and of course you have to have a time for your free me time. um, I think that's also give us a little about how you also have to be able to communicate with your team, right? Because
yeah.
you work as a team. uh, so what is the culture that you think it's really, I don't know, is it really different with us here in Indonesia? You
Okay.
think? Yeah.
Maybe yes, you want to answer?
I think for the rock life company culture is not much different with
All right.
the companies in Indonesia,
Mm-hmm.
but the difference is they are very disciplined with time,
Yeah.
as in like in the meetings, they are never late, and then if they are want to late or they are have like the unexpected condition that must have late, they will inform us immediately before the meeting time, and we have
Sure.
when we have agreement on the meeting is like in 1 hour, then they will completely end it in exactly 1 hour and no more. And they
Okay.
are also very structured, and they like to have a well organized plan to do the project, and they
Okay.
are also very open and facilitate us to provide ideas or opinions about the project or something else. And
Okay.
they are also very helpful when we have difficulties or the struggle, and they are really appreciate that progress that we given, like small or big progress, such
Mm-hmm.
like always saying good job or congrats or nice work. Then we are like more motivated to complete the project earlier, and they
Okay.
are very understanding. Like if we have an exam or unexpected condition, they
Yeah.
will be give us like flexible with the time. For
Mm-hmm.
example, when I heard the news that my father passed away last year,
Oh,
and they
sorry
told
about that.
me that I didn't have to work, and told me to take care of my family until I'm ready to go back to work. So they don't put a time limit on that. So I think the Rock
Oh,
Life company is flexible, but it must has a progress like small or big in every
right.
meeting.
Yeah, maybe for some
Good to hear.
addition, uh, yeah, we call by name, as you know, because it's US people,
There's
and
no
even
Ibu, there's
the
no.
Yes.
even the CEO of Indonesia, they she prefer to be called as by name
Yes.
because she lives yeah, she lives there, and yeah, moving to US and Spain is kind of like that.
Okay. So I think this is also very important to know the culture of the company that you would apply. You will apply. I mean, it's not only for the Rocklift, right? As to any company that you want to apply, you have to know the basic values that they have, so it's easier for you to adapt with their culture, especially. So it's very nice to know that you guys are very appreciated. They are very also helpful and very understanding, since you are also still have the classes and everything.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
I think they also encourage you to know more about yourself, how you manage yourself, how you get yourself as a organize everything. You set your deadline, you do everything. I think that's a very expensive experience more than anything that you have, because that is soft skill that will be beneficial for you wherever you work, in the
Yeah.
future. So I think the point that I think points to the student that go abroad and do mobility in every program is that first of anything is that you have to know the value, the culture, and you know and you embrace it, and it's become a part of your yourself. It's a part of how you grow yourself as a student also, and it will be beneficial in the future. um okay, then continue. I know that Yessy also told us before that you are now a part-time employee in
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Rockliffe. Okay, so how you guys did it? I mean, congratulations anyway.
Yeah. Thank you. Basically, it's part of negotiation.
Sure.
Uh, Basically, Rockliffe and the CEO, that's CEO of the Indonesia, it's want us to work after we graduate,
Okay.
but we try to negotiate.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, we try to negotiate about is it possible for us to work after the intern as a part time, and they consider it, and it takes like 3 weeks, I think, 3 weeks, around 4 weeks. But
Right.
in every weekly meeting, it's always they ask us basically about they need to think about the regulation and kind of stuff. So they decide for us for part time, it's able to for us to work under PT Rockliffe Indonesia.
Right.
So it will be easier about the regulation and paid and kind of assurance and kind of like, yeah, like that.
Okay.
So yeah, it's basically part of the negotiation, because in the first place they want hire us after we graduate, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we just cannot. Yeah, we discuss. Yes, and I discuss, and I think we cannot let this opportunity to just wait until they
To
graduate. I don't know,
graduate.
because of maybe we are just on fire on that time when we discuss. So we try to negotiate, and yeah, they want to hire us as part time.
Okay, Yessy, anyone to add?
Uh, Actually, same with the
Okay.
Yusron for the step and for the negotiate. Yeah, that's
Okay.
all.
So once again, congratulations. I think you are the first batch that from Telkom University who are doing the internship in the Silicon Valley. First, second, you are, I think, the first generation also from Indonesia that work in Rockliffe Indonesia. And thank you also for do all the internship very good. I mean, they said you are very excellent and opening up the doors for others from Telkom University. So thank you so much. Guys, we have to say that the first batch is only Yusron and Yessy, so there's only 2 seats available for Telkom University students. And this time, Rockliffe give 6 seats for a Telkom University student who are, of course, meet the requirement to join in their internship, online internship. I think there's a lot of knowledge, experience that Yusron and also Yessy got from the internship and share with us. If you have a question, or Yessy and Yusron, before we go to the Q&A, is there any specific note that you want to add for those who want to apply?
Okay, maybe for me, uh, maybe you hear us, you're listening to us, that we say something sounds so easy. It's not. That sounds so that easy. So the important note is if you feel you are not enough, yeah, it's always the problem with the informatics students, or maybe them that want to learn about programming. So if you feel you're not enough, so yeah, you need to try, you need to learn. But if the problem is time limitation, so you have a limitation of the time, so
Right.
you have to double your earning, you have to double your work, you have to try harder 2 times or maybe 3 times. Like we say, it's already April, and it sounds like the coding test, it will be like in the next month or maybe like
Yes.
next 2 months. So yeah, you have to learn double times, maybe like 3 times than
Okay.
usual. Like we say, if you learn about programming in only in 1 hour or maybe 2 hour a day, so you have to, yeah, make it two. So it will be 4 hours or maybe 6 hours. Of course, don't push it too hard. You have to maybe in the morning 2 hours, maybe in the afternoon 2 hours, or maybe in the evening 2 hours. So yeah, that's for me.
Okay. Thank you, Yusron Yessy.
And for me is don't be afraid to try something like this opportunity to join this internship program. Even you feel like you are not expert in programming, but no problem. It's just the skill. You can learn it. And but the opportunities don't come twice.
Yeah,
So just try it and don't forget to learn some new thing. And after that, don't forget to pray.
yeah. Even if you try, nothing to lose.
Right. Okay. Thank you so much. That's really good. Yes. Keep on trying. Don't be afraid. I mean, you guys are very young. A mistake
Yeah,
are made, and you will learn from it. And this is a good opportunity for you guys. I mean, if you want to work here, like sorry, I have my son here with me. So that's the point. Keep on trying. Don't be afraid. And this is the opportunity that in front of you. So you have to grab it, right? Okay. Maybe we can continue to the Q&A session. If you have a question, you can send in the chat box, or you can ask directly to Yusron and to Yessy. Is there any question from you guys? Okay. Afiana, you want to deliver the question directly to the speakers? No, okay, I will read it for you. Hi speakers, in regard to the online internship program, for example, I have a background in graphic design, but I'm in the business administration course in the international class. Am I eligible to apply? Especially my background in fashion design. Maybe there is a fashion e-commerce. Thank you. Okay.
maybe Yesi.
I think because for now, I think it's just only for information system and informatics. I think if you are in the another major, unfortunately, it cannot be applied in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe if you want to learn because you have a basic in graphic design, basically it's no matter with the major. Uh, but if you want to learn about the UI UX, maybe you can end up same as like Yesi, because Yesi is dealing with the UI, maybe because your background is in the, yeah, in the fashion design, the graphic design. It's still relatable if you want to learn about UI UX, and then you learn about the how to code the UI UX itself. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I will also add Aviana. This year, Rockliffe is request us, especially yes, for the informatic and information system, because the project will mostly, I think, on the coding in the programming and everything. I think last year we opened for all the majors. Hopefully, maybe next year, yeah. If we get another opportunity from Rockliffe or another company in the Silicon Valley, you can also apply. But hopefully, from this sharing, you can get the the picture, what and how you are challenged as interns in a multinational company. Yeah? Okay, is there any other questions?
Excuse me, Miss.
Sure. Jonas first and then Rehani, okay?
All
Okay.
right. Thank you very much for speakers and also Yusron and Yessy. It's really good experience, and I know it's really not easy to get there, but you are very lucky and with excellent academic performance. And actually, I'm also really curious and really excited and delighted to apply for this program. So my question is, I'm as an international student from another country. I'm from Timor-Leste, and I'm also like really. I have a question to ask about the eligible. It's really eligible for the students from another country but studying Telkom University. And this is my first question. And my second question is, if we are selected in the screening part, document part, and goes to the test part, it will be like the project will be individually for every participants, or it's a group work to finish the project in the exam session. I think that's my question. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Basically, Jonas is my classmate. Okay, Jonas. Since okay, your first question is about since you are not Indonesian. I mean, you are Timor-Leste as an international students. Yeah, you are eligible to apply. Yeah, because basically, because they ask about the country origin, so it's totally fine for you to apply, even you are not Indonesia. And for the second question, is it it is individual assignment, individual test. So yeah, that's answer your question.
Yessy, you want to add?
For the coding test, like the second question is actually individually, but you can ask your friend if you have a struggle on it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, so the project is individual, but you have a time to ask your friends or consult. And yes, Jonas, Rockliffe is not limit this to Indonesian. So as long as you are Telkom University student, you are welcome to apply. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. So
thank you very much.
next to Raihani.
Okay, Miss. Before, thank you, Miss Indah, and also Kayase and Kayusran for giving me an opportunity to ask a question. I think my question is a common question, but I want to know from your side. My question is, we all know that there are several challenges doing an internship, especially when we are doing it abroad. And how both of you face an unexpected challenges of an internship? I mean, like how you guys deal with it. That's my question.
Okay. Basically the challenging is not only come from the Rockliffe itself. It's not come from the challenge of the code implementation of the code itself. It's most of it. It's come from final project of the college. It's sometimes it's so annoying. I mean, final project of the basically it can be done, but it's too much, takes time. So we have to spend our time. We have to spend to dealing with the final project or the homework. But if you ask us about the the problem when we implementing the code, basically, yeah, we discuss because code is never perfect, and we also discuss with the team in the Silicon Valley too, and we also discuss with some people that we know, some related friends, some, or maybe we ask in the Stack Overflow, if you know. So in the most of the problem in the coding implementation, most of it is already exists in the Stack Overflow, but even it's not exists, so yeah, you just can create a new one to ask someone. So yeah, that's how we deal with it. Is that answer your question, or maybe you have a specific things to follow up?
Uh, Actually, it's answer my question, Kak.
Okay.
Thank you, Kak.
Okay. Thank
So
you.
it's not a common question, it's a question. So any question is a question. So and that I think good perspective from Yusron also give you an insight, right? And hopefully help you in the future. Okay, is there any more question from you guys? This is, I think, a good opportunity because Yusron and Yessy has already there and experienced the internship. So this is the program that we have for this second batch. You will have the online internship from September to December. Please remember the important dates. You have, like, this is right now is 10, so you have 18 days more to register. And we will validate your document on the 4th week of April. And the online interview and tests will be doing in the month of May. June will be, hopefully, will be the announcements, and September you will do the internship. The required document is a motivation letter. Maybe Yusron and Yessy can also share next, right? How to have to write the motivation letter, a transcript, TOEFL, student ID, and CV. That I think that's basic.
Okay.
And this is for only international class students, so you guys have the opportunity, the good opportunity. I believe that more and more students from Telkom University who want to join. So, but we focus this for you, the international class students. Who have TOEFL score at least 500 and from the semester 5, 6, and 7. Okay, Yusron and Yessy, you have a tips how to write a motivation letter?
Okay. Yessy, maybe.
I think for the motivation letter is maybe you can write the clearly motivation, like what's your motivation to join the program and what's your purpose to join the program and so on. And actually I have like an additional for the document requirement. Maybe you can like attach your portfolio, because
Right.
it can be your additional point to be the selected applicant in there.
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
for the detail for the motivation letter, you can tell about yourself, but don't forget to, it should, most of your storytelling, it should be related to, yeah, to the coding stuff. So maybe you have experience in lab, you join lab, so you put it on your story, and yeah, basically make like 3.4, yeah, or half of it, or maybe it's about it's related to the coding, so don't just going too far.
Right. So the point is, I think from the motivation letter, what you have to point it out is that what you can achieve from this online internship that will help you get your goals or your purposes as a
Yeah.
personal or in your career life, right?
Yeah.
So you
And
right,
and don't forget to create a LinkedIn,
right.
because from the perspective, basically, LinkedIn is the way you build yourself. So it doesn't seem uh, you lie about yourself, because in the LinkedIn you connect with someone, you build your
Network, right?
your network. So what you're saying in the LinkedIn, it also don't lie about yourself. Yeah, just things like that.
The true you as yourself, right? Okay, so any more question? If I think if we can wait a question from you or Yusron and Yessy, you want to share anything? Any documentation or photo or anything that you have during your internship?
Oh yeah, maybe yes. Since it's
Okay.
online, so most of the
Right.
picture is Zoom.
Or Zoom, right? Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Okay, still waiting. If you have a question, you still can do it live or okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
Manik.
Give some story.
This is Manik. Manik is the vice president at Rockliffe System in Indonesia.
Yeah,
She is also a big investor at startup in Indonesia like Agate and etc. And
she
he
also
is
one of
John.
the advisor in startup
Yes.
Indonesia.
Okay.
So she like give advice and financial to startup that in Indonesia. And this is John. John is the vice president of the Rockliffe System in California, USA.
Mhm.
And this is like our daily agenda, I mean weekly agenda to report the progress via Zoom. And here,
Yeah, maybe
and
just
this
kind
is
of technical
our
stuff.
product
Oh,
will be
okay.
explained by Yusron.
Yeah, it's just the implementation. It's for the contacts. Yeah, maybe just next. It's pretty same like WhatsApp if you wondering, but it's
Mhm.
for the organization. Yeah, it's the way of you when you click the tab, and then it will shows your the contact, and it also last seen. It send message, you receive the message, and etc.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just kind of setting. It's my profile. Yeah, it's for the group chat. It's what it is.
Extra chat.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. That's very interesting. I think it shows us how open Rockcliffe as a company, right? Because you talk directly to your CEO, sorry, right?
Yep.
To Manik, and so
Yeah.
I think that that that's also expensive. You know, you talk to the CEO directly, and I believe that you guys a lot of advice and knowledge from her, and also from John. Sorry, John, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that at least what you will have, guys. I mean, if you got accepted, beside you do the online internship, you will get the experience to also directly from the CEO.
Yeah, but maybe I can add some more.
Sure.
Uh, uh, they told us that basically this internship, the purpose is to find employee
Right.
hire an employee. So maybe if you want, you want to relax in the end of year. So it it is a good opportunity. So because you can relax in the end of in the end of your final year because you already got accepted after your internship. But how if you're still in the third semester, the fourth semester, it's totally fine. You can start if you show good performance, it can be start after you graduate. So yeah, or
Right.
maybe you will have the same chance as me, maybe part time.
Okay. So the opportunity first is, of course, internship. This is a benefit for, of course, the academic because you are required to have the internship, right? With the experience from the industry itself. Second, you have the experience if you are good and do all the project to be their employees, right? I mean, maybe a part-time first and then full employee by the end when you graduate. Is there any more questions from all of you? I think we have how many participants? 27 participants. Should be more question.
Oh, I want to add the benefit
Right.
beside of Yusron said. And another benefit is if you are good, have the good performance, you have a big chance to go to the Silicon Valley to learn about how to build a startup and how the company culture in Silicon Valley. And if you have good performance, also good in academic too, you will be able to continue your study for master degree, and it's free because the company will facilitate for you.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. So you both are very lucky. I mean, you got the internship and then you are a part-time student and you got also the scholarship from the local for
Yeah.
your continuing study. So
Yeah. Just pray for us.
the
We
triple
can graduate
benefit.
this year.
Yeah.
It's so hard to
Okay.
doing the thesis.
Right. Good luck on that. Okay. Any more questions from you? I think because this is the international student, we expected you guys to get like more and more and more active during this discussion. I think what we can learn, and you also prepare as a Yessy and also Yusron told us in the beginning, is that how you communicate yourself as in and like kind of selling your expertise as a student, as an intern student, and you can learn from this kind of discussion. There's no wrong and right, just the chance for you to talk, to discuss, to sharing, to get what is your point of view or something of something. If there are no more questions, I think Bu Mefti, is it no more question? Okay, so just want to remind you guys that okay. Oh, sorry. For the Kahoot, the one that will get the prize is Prima. The door prize will be on e-money. Ibu Mefti will contact you after this. Yeah, congratulations. So I think that's it. If there's no more question, just to remind you that the deadline for registration is April 28th, right?
Registration is April 20, Ibu Indah.
Oh, 20, oh sorry, April 20. Okay, just to make sure, I think the document is very, you guys already have, you only have to write a motivation letter, and you got the tips also from Yessy and Yusron on how you can write your motivation letter. And you can also prepare because the interview and the test will be on May, so you still have time, as Yusron said, and Yessy also said, just keep on trying and learn. You still have time. Okay, thank you. I think that's it from today. Should we take a picture together first? Okay. So can
Ibu
you?
Indah, can I add
Yes,
something?
sure.
Kindly follow Instagram, International Office Instagram at IO Telkom Unif for more info, for update info about mobility programs. So you will always update about get update about the mobility program in Telkom University. So please follow International Office Instagram.
Okay.
Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. So yes, please follow the Instagram, because all the update that we have about the mobility and about this internship we'll publish on our social media. Okay. We will take a picture together. Can you guys please turn on your camera? Okay. Okay, thank you, Alexander. Saya Bunga Reza Kintan Indah. Okay. Okay, we can take a picture, yeah? I will count to 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for joining us in this sharing session. Hopefully it will give you a hint on how the internship in Rockliffe run, and you will be prepared yourself for this, and we will waiting for you in the second batch of online internship. So thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you, Yessy. Thank you, Yusron.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.